this goddamn nightmare of a game.
Yeah, fix this nightmare.
Okay, so the whole idea was I want to fucking take the front struts and switch them to the back. So would it be easier to just like grab? Because I seen you like
bandbox and move. Yeah, probably.
Like.
Yep.
That.
Yep, and then you can just drag and throw it off somewhere on the side while you make space for it. Okay, you accidentally grab the thing. That's fine because that's easy to put back. So.
Okay, and then fucking drag,
and just throw it off somewhere on the side.
Oh, okay.
You gotta click it.
I tried. Okay, and then I should be able to.
Yeah, bandbox and drag.
Yeah, true. There, bandbox.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, just do it however you want to do it. There you
bandbox.
go. Yep.
This game is a nightmare for me. This game is like pure nightmare.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I'm going. Control Z all the way.
Alright, so let's just grab the entire lot and then just shift it
forward.
Alright, now you still want the steering at the front, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, let's just slot that in there. Copy. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Delete that one. And then shift that there.
Fuck, you've played this fucking heaps, bro. It's just dawned on me how much you've played this.
120 hours.
Oh shit, you can tell. Alright. Here we go. Well, why is that? Oh, okay.
Front heavy. Oh no, not front heavy. It's just higher at the back, so it points down.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. If I stop, it'll probably want to fall over because of the front heaviness. But if that's fine. Now,
do you want me? Like, I can do something complicated, but it'll give you a small amount of power instead of all the engines going at once. That way you can get.
Oh, you mean delayed things? No, I can still get to the start line now, though.
No, what I was gonna do is instead of having because the engine that you have.
Yeah, sorry.
The engine that you have on the back is very small by comparison to the other ones. You can put that on one, and just as you hold one, it'll be like a slow motor. And then when you go, you just have to hold W and 1. So all the motors fire.
I get you. So you're going to make it so when I'm holding W, only that little motor fires?
No, when you hold 1.
When I hold 1 and a little bit fires. And then I can use it like a staging motor.
Yeah.
Okay. Which they actually have in Drag Race. Well, that's gone well. Alright.
So you just grab that 1, keep S thing. And that way, when you drive, you just hold. Whoops! I pressed W. I'm like, I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah,
so you don't.
like, I'm gonna fix it so you don't have to deal with it.
And unfortunately,
okay, I have an idea then.
One is like an awkward.
Open the thing up again, stage it all to W, and then just make it front wheel drive.
Oh.
Put it back the way it was, and then just make it front wheel drive. So
you want it all to be front wheel drive.
Yeah. Unless there's like, you can make it so that they all kick in at 150 miles an hour.
It is now only front wheel drive.
There should be a difference now. Yeah, that's way more usable. Well, except for when we want to slow down and stop. Okay, that's a problem. So again, there needs to be a way for you to brake without it like trying to reverse, if that makes any sort of sense.
Mm-hmm. I understand. Because reverse isn't the same as slowing acceleration. It's acceleration. It's torque in reverse.
Yeah, it's torque in reverse, which means you just go like fucking you slammed your car in a reverse. Doesn't make much sense. I'm still having struggles trying to keep it straight. Is it that we reckon we need the wheels wider apart or something?
I mean, you want the monstrosity to look like a monstrosity. I can't fix that.
If I go to steer... Okay, so I shouldn't have to steer for the most part. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. I need to just get it like... Stop. Okay.
Punch it.
Yeah, I'm losing to you by a mile, and for some reason, it just wants to... Oh, I think I realised it when you went to do it before. Is the fucking propeller off to one side?
No, it's centered.
Oh, no, it's fucking centered. Then why does it want to...
Probably because you're using a goddamn propeller.
Oh, that's why you're like, you attached to the propeller. All right, let's try it without the propeller. Okay, you might have realised the fatal flaw here. I won't deploy the propeller this one. I might be able to get something better than a propeller. But this is no propeller, remember? See, something's going on there, dude.
It's on stilts. It's top heavy. Of course, if it leans a little, it's just gonna like.
Okay, so what if we spread the tires out, like theoretically?
Oh my god. Alright, I have an idea, but it will break your weight limit. Is that okay?
No, we can't break the weight limit. Shrink the tires then. Just shrink them down. But I reckon if we make it a little wider, it shouldn't be so unstable.
Well, okay, we have the problem of you can either have the wheels here or where they are now. Like, I can shrink them
But what if you
I can
attach it to the bottom?
I can shrink them a little.
What if but you know how you had that 4-sided cube thing, which
Yeah.
we can attach struts to every side? You could attach the strut sideways and then use the 4 strut to make it down. Same height. Exact same height.
Well, if it's
Just
the same,
space them out.
if it's the same height, we're gonna have the same problem.
I don't think we will. If they're...
It's too top heavy.
No, but if you think it's like knocking over a rectangular prism that's standing up as opposed to laying down. I don't know how to explain it to you. Like, yeah, it's really...
You want it you want the entire thing to be vertical like an omelette.
No, that's what it is now. I'm trying to say, if we widen the stand, it doesn't have to be lower to the ground. Like a monster truck, you know what I mean? You can have just widen the stand. It doesn't necessarily have to get any closer to the ground. Theoretically, yes, we could just shorten the tyres and then they don't have to be any further apart.
I mean,
but we have a propeller. I don't know how to explain it to you, dude. Other than that, we've just broken our weight limit. No. See, it needs to be one. No. You know those struts? You've almost got it perfect there, right? You're actually trolling me. Like, almost did exactly what I wanted. You see how you've done that? I was just saying, can you take that strut, attach it to the underneath, and then use this 4-sided gimbal to make the wheels lower? You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, use those.
Maybe. All right. So you want the little one or the big one?
Just say the little one for now, or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Right?
We'll take a little one.
But put it on the underside, facing up.
So rotate.
Yeah.
Rotate. Like that.
And then we can use that to spread them out and then down. Does that make sense?
No.
It doesn't have to be the
because
little
this thing can only connect upwards. So
yeah, but you can put the square thing on it, can't you? The 4-sided square thing.
Oh yeah.
On top of it.
But it can still only connect to the top of it, right? Like you can't have it point down from there.
Yeah, but you get the short one of this, attach it to that, and then have it attached down. Or fuck that little mini one off and just use that one. That's that 4-piece to go out and then down. Yeah.
That.
Yeah, and then you could take the original one we were using and attach it to the end, can't you?
So
or is it only attached to these 4 bits?
Yeah, no, it'll attach to the end. But now...
Yeah.
Okay, well, hold on. The 3-piece doesn't do... the 2-piece doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want to like that.
Yeah, you can attach it there. Yeah.
So you want to like that.
Yeah, just to keep the height. That was all it was to put it out and keep the height. Fuck, I love this game, bro. Oh my god. And you're like, it just won't.
See what I mean by sometimes you rotate and it just breaks?
Oh my god.
So
no, it was because you grabbed the front and the back.
Yeah,
I saw exactly what had happened.
Alright, hold on.
Not just so you know that I am any better. I'm fucking atrocious, but...
Oh, okay, I see what I've done there.
Oh, guys, you do. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, there we go.
And then, boop.
You said... Did you say the wheels are more stable if they're on the inside or the outside?
Outside. Only for the turning ones. The turning ones. You want the turning ones on the outside.
Okay.
You can totally have them on the inside.
So theoretically, even though I was I'm still this top heavy. Like I'm still as tall as I have been, right?
It just won't flip over because you've got more it's
so
spreading the surface. Yeah.
All right, and we're still in the weight limit.
No.
No, god damn it! Let's just test this before I fuck off the propeller. This is just a test run and means nothing.
Okay.
This is to find out whether or not I care about the propeller. Whoa. It's spinning wheels hard.
I really don't think the propeller's helping.
I don't think the propeller is helping. But I pressed the propeller then. I'm going to try it one more time without the propeller. And then I guess we'll get rid of the propeller. But I don't know if it's to do with the propeller. You know what I mean? The propeller's not firing now and it still looks like we want to fall over. Probably because we're on stilts. We're also not going very fast. It keeps turning left. Did you leave the power not attached to one of the wheels?
You know what I think I did? I attached it to be only front wheel drive, and then I think I accidentally swapped one of the wheels.
And turned one of the motors off or something?
No. So now you have like...
That's why it hasn't been working this time.
No.
That's probably why it wasn't working before, because I'd take off and it would start counter. Like, it would always go to the left. It wasn't like it would topple one way and then the other. Wade! Seriously,
So
you
you
gave me so much shit. I bet you it would have worked.
Okay, so you still wanted to be only front wheel drive or all wheel drive?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. We'll try all-wheel drive because it should be more stable now.
Alright.
Because it's not on a lean, is it? Oh, it is. It should be by the tiniest bit, actually. Oh, now it'll want to flip. Is that right? What's wrong? You've done something there. One of those is backwards for sure.
On the right way. Ah, there it is. So that wheel's been trying to go in reverse the whole time. That one's okay.
Okay, so that might have been like a big part of the problem. But that's the beauty of this game. That's the fun of it, I guess. It's like, okay, now we might need front wheel drive again. Well, crap. Oh, you know what we need to do? It's just dawned on me. You know how you can change S? You need W is only the fronts, and S is only the rears. And then you won't flip every time. If you made S only use the rear wheels, you would never nosy.
You can't do that though.
Yes, you can.
No.
Go back.
The engine, you can set what S and W do, right? So.
Oh, well then all you do is turn them all so that when
So-
you press S, you want none of the engines to fire.
None of them?
Or
Then the brakes won't work.
Or the weakest engine. Oh, no, but don't you have brakes regardless of the engine?
No.
Turn them all off. Let's see what happens. I just want to see for the sake of it. No. Turn the
S off?
S off on all the motors.
And that one doesn't... Yeah, no, it's just... There. And then you press S, and you will not go backwards.
You won't stop at all.
No.
You're holding S right there.
Yeah.
Is there a brake button in the game?
No.
Have you tried going into options and seeing if there is a brake button? Have you tried? That's a genuine question.
Let's see.
Controls.
Where? This is your options menu.
Right. Help? I
Oh,
don't know.
profile? Nope. Help.
General controls. Any of those say brake?
No. Build mode.
Direction while running in the air.
Multi-select.
Go back. Like, it would only be on that first one. General controls. No?
No.
No. Okay. Alright. Such as life. Fuck. Alright. We need to put one engine on S so we can stop. So when I'm staging... Because it's literally like this. It's like, Willy! Stop me! I'm like just trying to stage up. By the way, your time of 9.28 is yet to be beaten.
Why not?
I said this at the beginning. I said it should take me half an hour for me to build a vehicle that wouldn't even work.
Alright, let me just try this. Right, let's just... You know...
It was too short. The engine scrapes the whole time. We already did that.
Oop, there you go.
No, but now we have less power.
By like a fraction. Each one of the bigger engines provides like 10 times what a little one does.
Yeah, a turbo doesn't produce fucking 1,000 horsepower by itself, but you attach it to a motor, it becomes a lot more useful, doesn't it?
Okay, I didn't time
It
that.
does actually look like it's hauling ass now, though. But now you're going to be your own time. This is not my creation.
I mean, one, the propeller actually doesn't draw you all that much power either for what it is in weight. Right? You could probably get rid of the propeller and the little...
This is something I was going to get to. I hadn't even gotten to the fucking finish line.
I mean, look...
With a stable vehicle.
The propeller, like, it's not worth it. Look, you...
But if you attach that to the power of a motor, maybe it's an increased thing.
You could get rid...
It's different weight to power, you know what I mean?
Look,
I don't have enough weight left
you...
to put an entire another motor in.
No, but... If you get rid of this,
Yeah.
and then you just have a lighter vehicle, each of the motors doesn't have to work as hard.
That's a pretty fair point. I guess it's power to weight then in terms of the motor. What's the most efficient? So you go to engines, that produces, it weighs 25. So theoretically, that one is almost better.
No, it's not. Because it produces 333 power for 9.4
Let's say
kilos.
10. So for two and a half. you would get 6s. Oh yeah, you would get fucking
You get
nothing.
3 times as much.
Yeah, you would get nothing in comparison. However, all right, just as an example to prove your point, though, right? We'll
please
do.
prove my point.
Yeah, that's to prove your point, right? This argument is to prove your point. So chill the fuck out. We're going to do. It's going to be a little bit difficult because one of the engines I want to add is going to drag, so we might need to extend the wheels a tiny bit, which adds a tiny bit of weight. But for the beginning, we'll run 3 times down the track with no propeller, and then we'll run 3 more times with the propeller. And you're saying it should be faster with no propeller at all,
Yeah.
as opposed to with the propeller.
Because the propeller provides air, right?
But it's the power to weight.
No, what a propeller
That makes
does...
me wonder. I wonder if you attach a propeller to the front of a Bugatti Veyron, does that break the air for the Bugatti? Or is that just not how physics works at all, and the internet's going to yell at me?
I mean, here's the thing. A propeller is used for in an aircraft, not there are no cars with propellers, right? It's just not necessary.
Kind of botched the launch on that, but it's still scraping on something the whole time too.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have turned it all. How did you make that first car even make it to the end? Oh, because you made it like lower to the ground.
Because I made it a proper car.
Yeah, we figured a lot of it. I keep forgetting that wall comes up, eh? I'm like, alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go. I don't even have brakes at the moment.
No, you have no brakes.
I have a feeling if we raise the tyres up a tiny bit, we're going to get more speed anyway. So we might reset, because it's being held back at 150. We might reset just to make the experiment better, because otherwise there's no point on the experiment. Alright, let's try that again. Can you possibly use those little 3-strut things to get it up off the ground? Or whatever you think would be the best, just to get it up off the ground. So we can replicate, because that mini, I want to put the mini engine back on the back, and I want to put the propeller back on the front at some point.
Alright, well, the easiest...
Just for science.
The easiest way to get the wheels off, keep it from scraping is probably that.
It's fine if you reckon those 2 metal pegs won't scrape and whatever.
Here's the thing.
It's scraping everywhere.
It's probably scraping because the front is lifted, forcing the back end down.
Yeah. But
so if you want the back end to not scrape, you have to lower the front end.
It's alright, we'll fix it.
Sure, yeah, you'll fix it. I have no doubt.
Okay. That one. This is where it gets hard, to be honest. Right about. Oh god. Right about.
Alright, hold on. I think I know what you want to do. I think I have an idea. Would you like me to? No. So much no. No. I have an idea. Would you like?
Go for it.
Alright. Here's something that you might enjoy. Is we put it like that, right? And then you just have drag style wheels.
Oh, that might actually work. Yes, genius. I love it.
I'll take 10,000.
Will that?
Turning's still always going to be a nightmare.
No,
100%.
100%. But I'm just thinking that it might still scrape when I put
the little one,
this thing in here, in that spot or whatever.
Ah,
so I'm thinking
maybe
we use those things you showed
I mean,
me just
we
before.
can just stick that other one back in and see if it let's have a look and see if it does.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It requires rotation. Boop boop. That should not scrape.
Oh man. Okay, we've got our vehicle now to do the test.
Yeah.
At least. We'll have to line it up all the way and then test it, but... Bugger the motor off, because we've time it without the motor.
We'll try it with the motor, because you're still underweight at the moment.
Oh.
So we just punch it.
Too much raw power, man.
Yeah. It's just too good.
I think that mini engine's probably going to the rear as well, so we
It
can
is.
probably brake.
It is.
It means we could probably stop now. Oh, beautiful. Wow, you smashed me straight on. It's insane how much you smashed me there.
So it's 13.35.
With no propeller.
With no propeller. But you should be able to add the propeller and still be underweight.
Yeah, hopefully.
So to go ahead and lob it on.
Alright. The moment of
if
truth.
the microphone's in the way.
It is on a massive gimbal, yes, I should
So we just...
have probably thought about that.
There you go. Is that
Alright,
you don't have to duck under the microphone to see the car.
That's right. Slight improvements, every day. Right, 3, 2, oh. It just starts rolling back.
It does, it rolls backwards. Ooh, that looked pretty good.
I want to turn so bad.
Just tap it. So slightly better.
Ever so slightly. But in terms of power to weight, you probably proved your point at the same time. Yeah. It is slightly better, which proves my argument that if I couldn't get a whole nother motor in, then that's better than nothing.
Here's the thing.
Because that weight, the power of it does beat the weight of it.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. Let's get rid of that.
Yeah, now you're saying
get rid of that one.
Put a third motor in.
Right?
Isn't that what your car was though?
Pretty much. So we are slightly over, but there might be a way to fix that.
The one of the wheels and 5 of the struts.
So if we just, get rid of some of the struts, and we can actually get rid of that one, and probably a wheel. We're now underweight.
I would have got rid of one of the rear dragster wheels, but I don't know.
That's actually probably right. I forgot that there was 2 there. There you go.
I was thinking to myself, I don't know if this is really the best thing.
So timing the start's going to be an issue. Because it's a lot of power. I want to slow down and stop.
There's no brakes. But you need to turn one of the...
Oh, yeah. There is literally no brakes. I am holding down S.
Yeah,
there is no brakes.
There is no brakes. You need to turn one of the powers on to S or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the weird one. There you go. Now you should have some modicum of brakes.
Yeah.
Without flipping. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that was awesome. Mad drifting. Oh, it's front wheel drive, isn't it?
Yes.
Ah, right.
I think it is front wheel drive. Let's fix that. We'll turn it into all wheel drive.
Yeah, probably.
Nope. It is all wheel drive.
Oh, okay. So that's why it slid it out a little bit. I would take the rear tyre back off. Like the power to the rear tyre off.
Just make it entirely front wheel.
Yeah, yeah. Well, make the rear one just for stability. Yeah, so it was. Yeah. It was like half and half, I think.
No.
It's even worse.
It's even worse. I think making it rear wheel drive.
You reckon? I think you'd be Drift City.
That's the idea. I don't know what happened.
Oh, it looks like it goes pretty quick, but... Fuck, it's going heaps faster, I'll give it that. Rip one of the wheels off. Oh, it's actually it handles way better without the wheel. Can you go back to the build design and rip that wheel off like from the start, please?
Sure.
I don't know why that was so much better. Replace it with a jet engine or something, I have no idea.
So we're just getting rid of this wheel?
Yeah, just that wheel. Fuck that. No, you need the gimbal there. The gimbal was still there.
Oh, okay.
There we go. There you go. Perfect. Nah,
it tore itself in half.
Yeah, the grinding resistance stopped you at 135 as well. So that's not going to work.
What we can't do. Yeah, that. Honestly, hold on. We can save some weight by switching to these wheels. Less grip, but you can have all
less higher top speed though as well, I think. Like,
no.
Let's not worry about the weight limit. So we're going to use this car as the template for now. We're going to do one top speed drag test with these tyres, and then we'll do the exact same thing. It seems like we're going a million times faster though.
We are.
270. All right, now do the exact same thing with the other tires.
Yeah.
And if it's scraping, we will need to raise them by the smallest.
They shouldn't scrape.
They shouldn't scrape. I know. I know that still puts us over the weight limit. I'm just curious about the speed because of what it says down the bottom. That's actually slower, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only 220.
26. We got to 230.
270 with the...
270.
Yeah.
So, even though it says it down the bottom, it's like less top speed or something.
No.
It's just, read the description.
It says small wheel with better grip on tarmac than rough terrain. Right?
Okay.
And the other wheel, relatively poor grip and speed, but very lightweight. So
what's got the highest top speed? One of those might say better top speed or something.
A rad wheel for your hog. Probably the racing wheel.
Better grip on tarmac than rough terrain.
Yeah, so let's just try a racing wheel.
Yep.
Even though it puts us way over the limit.
Just for the sake of it though, because we might be able to come up with a design that somehow that is an advantage. Or maybe it doesn't matter and you're better off just going with skinny wheels to save weight. Oh, you take off fucking quick.
Fucking quack, mate.
If you put a rocket on, will it just exponentially continue to build speed?
Pretty much. So even then, like I was spinning, but it was still in like around
205.
I think it's just
tires because of the weight.
Because they're just lighter. Yeah.
Okay, so there's your real. I mean, there's your real answer because you'll get less traction maybe, but the only time that's really going to matter is maybe like off-road tires or something. Yeah. I'm not sure. So skinny tires and a jet engine. So it can, like a turbo or like a supercharger, boost up over time and give us like a perpetually higher top speed or something.
Yep. Oh, that's overweight. I think we can only have one engine if we do it.
Oh shit. We need struts.
Oh yeah, the struts need to go on the other.
Is that the right engine? The perma boost engine?
Yeah. Okay. Double it because we symmetrical fanatics.
That's right.
So this is still
go-kart racer under limit by a fair way.
Yeah.
Put a propeller on the front of it. Okay, can we crack 270 on this one? Whoa! We are moving pretty quick, but we've still got a lot of weight we can add to it.
So
we hit 259.
Yeah.
It's like roughly the same as having 3 motors.
Mm-hmm.
But now we've got all this extra weight. So you could probably add like the little turbojet motors, or you could add fucking heaps of different things.
What if, this might be crazy, we go with no motor and 2 jet engines?
Well, considering 1 jet engine was the equivalent of 2 motors.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
That's what you just thought, eh? You're like, oh, well, if this means this and this means this. My only worry now is that we're not going to get enough acceleration power. You've got enough to add 1 more motor. Like, do you know the miniature one I added?
What, this one?
Yeah, it's like high acceleration, low top speed or something.
Hmm.
You could use that just to get moving. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Where do we stick?
On the side? No, on the side of the middle jet.
Perfect.
In the front? Beautiful. Where the engine goes on every other vehicle, I guess.
That's true.
A bit early there.
No, that was perfect takeoff.
Yeah, it was. Oh, way over 270. See you later, motherfuckers. There goes your best.
300.
Boom! 300 on the dot. Flying. 8.43. That only beat your personal best of under 100 by like 9. By 0.8. 0.6. Sorry, 0.6. That's fuck. Good effort there.
Yeah, solid effort.
It's like, can you go any faster than that in a straight line? I don't know. How much weight? Like, what's the weight?
94.
I don't think you really get. I don't think there's anything that it'll even add speed that's any sort of lower.
Well,
but what about these aerodynamic blocks? Do they actually do anything?
Let me show you.
Oh, really?
So let's get rid of this.
No,
right?
no. Because
that's the overall. The green arrows are good. Red arrows bad. So you can go down to aerodynamics. Stick on a couple of these, and now you've introduced more green.
Okay, what about the curved block? Get rid of those two and get that curved
That big old curved block.
Yeah.
So it does the same.
But now they don't get the yellow arrows.
No, you still get the two at the top.
Oh, okay.
But you get more on the side.
Let's keep going.
You want to try it with this?
Like more slipstream.
Like, what do you want me to do?
Go over the canopy and stuff?
Oh, okay. So you want me to like try and find a way to build up here?
Yeah, or something. I don't know. Basically impossible. Let's try this out.
I'm gonna try it with the little hubcap.
Yeah, see what difference that makes.
I took off the engine, right? So I'm gonna just boost forward slightly.
You probably had enough weight to do the engine and that. That's what I was trying to say before.
Probably, but I'm wondering if having the engine is actually just.
Well, it looked like it was. We hit 284.
Yeah.
Try again.
So the rockets are powerful enough that the engine is just dead weight.
I don't know.
Seems that way.
No, because you changed the aerodynamics. You changed the factor in that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So what you really need to do is test it without the engine and then test it again with the engine.
With
so fast, it's starting to tear it apart.
It's tearing itself apart. Right? Like, this thing's going to go to the moon.
You've got to remember, you had the engine before you put the aerodynamics on. That's all I'm trying to say. You've changed the variable.
Yeah.
Like, we need to do a test with the aerodynamics on and off. Oh, not and on and off, like...
but with the engine.
With the engine on and off.
So you want to put the engine...
That's if we can even fit it with the weight thing, which I don't know if
you can.
Oh, sweet.
So
see, that's drastically changed it, because it was red on the front before.
Yeah.
I would just try and like line it up as best you can right at the beginning, and then just bail on the idea of turning, my friend. You are so off to the right.
That's the idea, because it leans left.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't think it did. I think it was just automatically pointed left.
I don't think it matters. That's pretty
That fucking flew, man. Smash your old thing again.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I don't think you can really go much faster.
No.
Can you add wings to this game? Just out of curiosity. We're still in the weight limit?
No, we're at 101, so we're 1 over. But we have wings. I'm not even sure if that's how they're supposed to connect. Like a wing's supposed to look like that? I assume. Maybe. I mean, it obviously didn't.
I think they're upside down, to be honest.
No, well, I don't know
Not
if
back to front, just upside down.
I think they're supposed to be like that, maybe.
No.
Well, they're not upside down because that would look like that.
Yeah, that looks right.
That looks right. I thought it's supposed to be flat on the bottom.
Oh no, there's symmetrical both sides. Oh, it is supposed to be flat on the bottom. You are right. You are 100% right on that. My bad. I didn't see the flat and the not flat side. I didn't see that at all. I was looking at the red bit at the front. I was like, what the fuck's that sticking out? Maybe we need to change that.
Because I think I have...
Can we save that?
Yeah.
Like, as long as we fuck the wings off.
Yeah. Oh, you want to...
yeah. The actual working thing.
Sure. Because I had a car with wings. Let's delete that real quick. See? This thing, I think, flies. How does it take off?
Maybe we just needed to tilt back. It's the arrow keys, I think.
What is... Oh, it blew the tire.
I think it's the arrow keys.
Like, you can actually blow the tire.
I know that.
Obviously, that won't work. I swear it blew the tire. Let's get back onto here. Okay.
Oh, you know what would be a cool next thing to make, man?
What?
A fucking VTOL aircraft.
Oh yeah.
Using the fucking pivot, like make a Harrier jump jet.
Take off.
Oh man, I love rocket physics, bro. Is this cool?
Yeah, but so that thing technically flies. I forget how to make it fly, but it flies.
Yeah, VTOL aircraft, or maybe like the Osprey.
Mm.
Make an Osprey gunship. What's the weight limit on this thing?
Weighs 666.1 kilos. And obviously it has no wheels, so on the front it won't trigger this. It's just like, no wheels on the ground. Which means if you want to even see...
You would
Please.
need to attach a wheel on a gimbal and then just like show up with the wheel and then just race the wheel. No, on a gimbal though. You need it on a gimbal.
No, you don't.
Oh, you don't. It just needs to be attached.
It just needs to be on the ground, which is why I've...
That's why I said a gimbal.
No, that's why I instead have the ability to kill them. Alright? So, you just line it up, make sure we're on. This thing also, by the way, was not invented for this purpose.
Okay.
And then punch it! It registers that there's no...
This is what I mean, you need it on a gimbal so you can just like make the wheel touch the ground. You know what I mean? Instead of cutting the whole fucking hover system.
You don't have to cut it for a second. It just has to register. This thing's actually supposed to just be a hovercraft.
Yeah, it's actually really cool.
Yeah. You might notice that it has reverse jets.
Oh, it does. I did not notice that.
No.
It's more like emergency brake.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because the problem with hover jets over water is if you lose your momentum, they stop hovering. Right? It's literally a Back to the Future hover system, where if it has power, it'll go over water.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, that's how it should be. Yeah. It should be like that over any surface, though. And that should happen on land. Like, if you cut the power crossing the land, it'll still happen.
Well, no. If you just run out of momentum over water, it'll... slowly.
Oh, you mean it'll sink into the water?
Yeah.
Break the surface tension.
It's actually...
Proving you.
It's just like, you know what? Fuck you, we're not going to show you this.
It's not
there
good.
we go. There. It's like, normally it feels like it's almost instant. It's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I have to get the power on entirely. So where is it? I think it's this one?
What the fuck is that?
This is the version of that, except,
It can race on the track.
well,
Updated model.
whoop. So I managed to make the wheels so they flip around and spin and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
It's exactly what I was picturing in my mind when I was like, you just need a stick that lowers the wheel to the road every now and again.
So that's the hover mode, and then you have drive mode.
Transform.
It's slow though.
That guy's rocket car is fucking straight up and put Back to the Future. Oh, it's wobbling.
Yeah, it's because it's got 4 gimbals to give it the rotator wheel, so it's super like jank.
Oh, true. Oh, right. Yeah, I get you. Because you've got to be able to like rotate it and gimbal it right up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that game you'd have to have a lot of forward thinking just to even get anything done. Because you got to think, oh, how am I going to make this happen?
Because I mean, look at all the bits that have to rotate.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
And then 3, and then to get it going up as well.
That's mad.
And also, see how it spins?
Yep.
Right, that's that block there, the little one. It's actually a helicopter engine, right? If you go here, it's that helicopter engine.
And you haven't put a counter.
Yeah, so it just spins the entire thing.
Talks, yeah, it just talks. Can you only spin in one direction?
Yeah. Actually, no. Should be able to go either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's spinning the motor into rear. Fuck man, this game's smart. Like, that's insane. Like, that's using actual real-world physics and knowledge to go, oh, I might want to fucking... Did you know that was going to happen because the game told you? Or did you think about that?
No.
Tried it and it happened?
Yeah, well, I tried to use it to make, like, just a regular helicopter, and found that when something lifts, it'll just spin.
Oh, that's mad. So you found out why helicopters work. But, I mean, little kids are going to play that game. And they're going to find that out as they're growing up. Like, why does a helicopter... By the time they're my age, if they're playing games like this, they're going to fucking know everything. Like, I don't understand. Be a legitimate mechanical engineer at the age of fucking 12.
Oh, I totally forgot. They're totally angled pipe bits that you can get. So if you want me to have you...
Is that for real? Again, if anyone ends up watching this, I want to slap the shit out of that boy right now. I said I wanted to make a fucking hog. Or whatever, and he's telling me that we've got to have some bullshit gimbaled angle thing. Well, you're just lying. I didn't need any of that. I could just put an angled fucking thing on.
Well, okay, so you can angle it, right? But it still only is like a certain direction. So if we flip that around, right?
Yeah, you can't do it at the exact acute angle that I wanted. And I wanted one that was way more shallow than...
Right, like you still can't pick an angle, and it'll still only connect. If it connects to the top, it'll have to connect to the bottom.
Yep.
So you can't have one that goes down and like turns.
Yeah.
You can, because you can add on this, right, like an elbow tube. But
theoretically, you could get infinite. You could. It'd just be such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, like
to get whatever angle you wanted.
Right.
And now we're like on a fucking janky ass angle.
Yeah. So imagine like having a wheel there. I mean, it'll work, but it's not great. Oh, also these angle things, you can mess with the angle up to 90 degrees. So
what?
Yeah. So if you want your wheels to only turn at 90 degrees, right? You can totally do that. All right, and we'll just copy that one, put it there.
Have to turn all the way to 90 degrees like a drift car, right?
Well, I don't know if it's a drift car, but whoop.
Well, drift cars can do that. Like guys who build drift cars. So when you throw it
with the rocket engines, it won't, because the rocket will always push it in the direction it's facing. Like it doesn't actually care about wheels.
Yep.
So let's just attach these ones, and then whoop. Whoop.
Put 4-wheel steering on. You might have to.
You want 4-wheel steering.
Yeah.
So.
But they'll need to be opposite. I think you'll need to rotate it 180 degrees like that, so that when you turn the left wheel left, the other wheel turns the opposite way. Does that make sense?
Like that?
No. Yes. Yes, actually, you did it straight away. But like sports cars that have that, they obviously don't turn as hard with the wheels.
Yeah, you don't want it to be 90 degrees.
No. Change it to like 20 degrees or something. Or
the 30 is the standard, so I'll just
maybe 20 degrees or 25.
We'll just try it on the standard.
Try 30.
So boop, boop, and copy, flip.
That's mad. It's like a fucking rally car. Do you have all-wheel drive turned on running?
Yes. Do you not want all-wheel drive?
No. I was just curious. Because then it is like a rally car if it's all-wheel drive.
Where's the proper race for it, though? Oh, it's a dirt track. That's not what we want. We'll try it.
Yeah, that's rally. It'll slide more because it's got the skinny tyres on.
Right, but we don't want that because I literally can't get it to go straight. Like.
Yeah, that is a problem.
And besides, it turns into a racetrack over there.
Rally tyres on or something.
No, yeah, I could do that.
But then it's probably not going to be as slippery or as well.
I mean, maybe. Probably not, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not perfect. What if we add way more engines?
Way more engines?
Yeah, like if we build a Rubik's 9x9 cube of engines.
I mean, it drifts.
Yeah, but if it has more power, we should be able to drift harder, theoretically.
Okay, so you want to just
a 9x9 cube, yeah.
Just add some more power to it. Wow.
Maybe up stack them or something.
Yeah, but they need to connect, right? So
just do it with the outside ones. I don't know.
So I could do that.
Yeah, and then just attach a strut.
Yeah.
So one on each side on the outside should do. Done. Mad. No, you just need to add more to the front, if that makes sense. Like where the front is, right? You see that? See that front bit in front of the seats?
Yeah, you just
add a couple in that direction. Even her out. Yeah, one there and then one next to it.
Well, how about like that?
That looks even cooler.
Well,
no, we need more. We need a lot more.
Well, hold on. How about I also move the wheels to the front of the car then? Like I put those there.
Yeah, that seems like both would be a very cool idea.
What, you want more power on top of this as well?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so more power.
Yeah. Preferably front heavy power.
Yeah.
Or just not rear heavy. Like it's mid-mounted power is pretty good.
There we go.
There we fucking go. Holy shit. That was mad. Can you do me a favour?
Yep.
And stage some of the engines? So like the first third fires straight away, then the second third fires a second later, or half a second later. Just so it's like a couple of stages instead of it just going, what?
It's the best way to... I want to try and grab them all at the same time. Nope. Because if you grab multiples of options, it won't let you edit the way the original ones work. So, I mean, I can do it. It's just... There we go. So, delay before I can input 2 seconds. That right there, that should be enough to stage some of it, yeah.
Because that's a majority of the mode, isn't it?
Well, it's the top 3. So.
The top 3? I thought it was all of them.
No, I just grabbed the top 3.
Oh, you can see it. It takes off sort of okay, and then all of a sudden, like, wow. So maybe we'll just delete the top 3 motors. Or like all of those top motors, maybe.
Just those ones?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you still want me to stage some of them?
I don't think we need to now. Literally just drive. Okay, it still sort of doesn't work. Actually, just out of curiosity, while you're doing that, can you flip the right-hand tyres to face the wrong way?
So, like that?
Yeah.
Don't know why it flipped them over there.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I was kind of expecting it to go way up here, but
it's about the same.
It is about oh man, this game is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well.
Is that what happens when you hit 88 miles? Oh.
And then you got a whole bunch of like customization stuff that you can add to it if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, Death Skull and all this shit. Make it look fucking mad.
Yeah. And that's what you can spend the credits on. I'll have a little fire pit.
Just spend so many credits on this spot.
Well, I've got 4,000. They only cost 500 a piece.
You could probably afford almost all of them though.
Maybe.
Oh no, there's one in each.
Haunt.
Oh yeah, mad. Okay, Mad Max.
Last of the V8 interceptors.
Yeah, mad.
Alright. I'm gonna flip the wheels back.
That was fucking golden. Oh fuck. Fuck man, this would have been a hard game to build in terms of coding and it's so fast. It's just too much. Yeah, maybe you should still.
Alright. Oh yeah, you can do that too.
Oh, you can paint them.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Black and yellow. Easily.
Oh. Make Bumblebee out of it. No, not 0.2, just 2.
It wasn't even 0.2, it was 0.02.
Oh, 2.
It's like basically unnoticeable or whatever. Like. It's actually slightly drivable. I think you need to turn like the max the wheels turn even further down, so it's not as sensitive.
Well, you can.
So turn them down like 10 degrees. That's what we should have done.
You can turn the turning speed
Oh,
down.
that's even better.
And the steering help.
That's mad. So if I were you on your drag car, like next time you go to build it, turn your speed down to 0.5, turn your angle down to like 15 degrees, and then turn steering help down to like fucking 80 or something.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not actually sure what steering help
I don't know
does.
what that means either. I think it probably re-centers the wheel.
Probably. Yeah. Well, yeah. Who knows?
So like 100% tries to go back to where it is. Or how quickly it tries to recenter itself. I don't know.
Oh,
That's probably
has
something to do
jumps.
with speed. Oh shit. You can control it once.
Yeah, slightly. Yeah.
So what are all the maps?
So this is the race map.
Yep.
As you can see. Boats, shit like that. And then main menu. You have two other maps. The island, which is where we first were.
Oh, yep.
And then welcome to the danger zone.
Oh, the aerodynamics actually probably means something in all the airplanes and stuff as well.
Yes.
True. Which means that one that's entirely designed out of rockets is probably
hard to control.
Probably it flies relatively okay though.
And so here's like a practice drag strip with like a ramp, and it'll actually like tell you how high you go. So if I just grab like this little thing, like this is probably the easier place to practice the drag because you don't have to wait for it to like count down and stuff.
Yeah. I think it snapped itself down.
Yeah, it did.
Something looks a little weird about that now. I don't know why.
So you also have a whole bunch of like stuff over here, like stuff you can interact with.
This looks like a mad easier place to build the cars out of all the places I've seen.
Yeah, it is.
It's,
it's got the most road as well. Alright, fuck this. Like this car is like I was just like let's just grab this car because we were working on it. But it's like not good for driving. Look, here we go. Just grab the little.
This thing looks great.
Put a little cap on its head.
In terms of getting around the map, it's pretty good.
Yep. So let's see what we have here. You want to play some Rocket League?
Oh, what? Mad.
Yeah.
Except it's not Rocket League.
No. Well, I mean, you could put a beach ball in here and then. What the?
Could you?
It kicked me out. What happened?
Could you put a beach ball in?
Theoretically.
How would you do that?
One of the guns you can get is a beach ball dispenser.
Oh, okay.
So the graphics settings are on low.
Yeah, that picture there is hot.
Yeah. Bowl of wood? I don't know. If I remember correctly, it doesn't move in low graphic settings, but boy is it. Like, that's spinning, you just can't see it on low graphic settings.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's atrocious game design.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that looks bad. That really struggles to explain what is going on.
Yeah. And the reason why I have it on low graphic settings, even with my PC, is because you just need performance with all those rocket, like the
physics. It's
Yeah.
just so much physics.
yeah.
It's actually trying to simulate physics, which is a little bit different than most games.
Yeah. But yeah, you've got a whole bunch of stuff like obstacle courses.
These ones actually move. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Have you ever successfully navigated any of the more tricky challenges? Like, what's the thing you were most happy with?
That's the first time I've done that.
Okay.
Oh, this one's fun. Some of them aren't like challenges; they're just stuff that happens and you can like test.
What does that sign say?
I don't know.
Holy
like,
shit.
Not really a challenge. It
Well,
just
then
destroyed the
that's
car
like-
instantly.
Yeah, like what?
Like I don't know what the point is.
We're
It's
supposed to build something that can like
Withstand
survive that. I
yeah.
guess.
I guess.
But I don't even know if that's possible.
No, I have no clue.
No, these graphics. This would hide out in the wild busy. Make it cry. What the hell is down there?
I have no idea. Oh, I think this thing's a jousting thing, so players are supposed to go up either side and try and knock each other off into the blender.
Ah, right. That's mad.
Yeah.
See, it seems like this game was filled with a lot of good ideas and mad intention. Just wasn't executed to greatest extent.
Out.
For you, the war is over.
Let me out. Loop-de-loop. You can see if your car can survive a loop.
If you can get it to go straight enough.
Well, this car, I'm 90% sure, does not have the power to perform it.
My car has the power, it just doesn't have the grip. Oh, well, fuck me.
There we go.
That was unexpected. It really was. Oh, I played basketball with my car. Oh, you know you want to play hoops with my car. Come on.
No. You can't be shit.
I couldn't even hit the ramp.
Yeah.
To be honest, it takes so long.
Yeah.
No, not even that. Just trying to line it up. Let's say it didn't explode on impact. It'd be like a drift session, just trying to get the fucking ramp. I saw you. The moment you hit dirt, it became absolutely undrivable. Like you hit the dirt and it's just. Yeah. Although, like you said, it doesn't really give a fuck about the Rockets don't give a fuck about wheels or direction.
Yeah.